Back here on field 2, and we have a game to start as it's 1 goal apiece. I think it's 1 goal apiece.
Yep.
Yep, 1 goal apiece. Thanks, Doran. Thank you. 2 goals to 1? Thank you. 2 goals to 1 goal. Ball goes back into the middle. Up it goes. Ball goes to ground. That kicked out to the near side. That one's just going to find the boundary line, it looked like, and then go into the foliage. Good luck getting that. And then it'll be a boundary throw-in. The Magpies, 1-1. The Jackaroos are 1-1. 12-6 the score. Ball comes spinning back in the play. Majestic throw in by Drea Casillas, and then picked up, and here they come. That one's kicked in up on the right side, and that one's just gone beyond the stick as Cameron Lockwood went for goal but just missed. So, on the scoreboard, still waiting for the scoreboard to change, as that one's 1-4 behind. They'll kick that one back into play. 12-7, Columbus the lead. Up on that far side now as we continue on. Here they come, spinning away from that one is 51. Stay that one in, that one goes knocked down, kick for goal. Almost marked, it was dropped, and then that one is scuttled through, and it's through for a behind, so Columbus gets that one right back. On the Visit Raleigh scoreboard, it's Columbus, 2 goals, 1 behind, 13 points. The New York Magpies, 1 goal, 1 behind, 7 points. Brian Bowers with you here from Raleigh, North Carolina State University, Miller Fields. As we are trying to get this game in before the weather, here is Magic Murphy. He's going to kick for goal, and he's going to see that one go off to the left. Another behind for the Magpies. 1 goal, 2 behinds, 8 points. Back to a 5-point game. And the kick in upcoming for Columbus. We'll put it in from their back pocket. Kick up the right side. Marked. He's going to go back and take a look again to number 51. He'll go out into the middle of the ground where it's marked by Dan Hamilton. Hamilton will look around, looks to square. He's got Plenty of options. Instead, he goes in short where he finds Clyde Simpson. Simpson will look around. He'll throw that one onto the right. Goes, and now it is marked up on that far side. Marked there by Alex Sleeper. Sleeper goes in short. Second fight at the Cherry. Ping pongs around. That looked like it was a throw. Play on, says the umpire. That one has got lost. Stayed with it in the middle for Magic Murphy. Just gets it away. And here come the Pies the other way as that one goes in long. Marked in the middle of the ground. He's going to go back and have a look. He's got some options. None of them really presenting at the moment. Sai is still hanging around. There's a long kick. Hey, that's going to have the distance or at least be close. And that's a goal. Wow, that looked really good coming off the boot. Goal to the Magpies, and they go back in front by a point. That's on the Visit Raleigh scoreboard. It's the New York Magpies, 2 goals, 2 behinds, 14 points. Columbus Jackaroos, 2 goals, 1 behind, 13 points. We have the one game going on the other field between the Boston Demons and the Baltimore Washington Eagles. If the Eagles win that game, they are the Division I national champion, regional champions. That's a little much, but they're the Division I regional champions here at the Eastern Regionals. Ball goes back in the middle again. We have more footy. Ball goes to ground. Skips by the feet of Fisher. Go and picks it up, and he'll throw that one onto the right. That one will travel a little bit into the middle. Mark defensively. And a good job there by Gardner. Robert Gardner will throw that one onto the right into the middle of the ground. Marked by Linsenmeyer. Linsenmeyer will go down the track. That one couldn't get to it. Ball goes to ground. Handballs it back, throws that one on. Little spear ball caught again by the number 80 in Lockwood. Lockwood locks in, kicks that one for a goal, and that one goes off to the left. And another minor scores, but another point into the good, if you will, for the New York Magpies as they go to 2-3-15. The Jackaroos 2-1-13. Out to the near side they come, heads up, and that one is out on the full. Nice coming over to get it was Thornbury. A little banter here, but in fact it'll be a free kick and it will be Lockwood. He's thinking about it. I don't know, Locky. No, through for a behind. Well, it had the distance. That's through for a minor score. 2-4-16 for the Magpies. 2-1-13 for the Jacks. Columbus playing the Magpies very, very tough. They met in the regionals last year up to the near side, and he makes a nice mark to climb the ladder. New York beat an undermanned Columbus side last year by, I think it was about 63 points, but as Hawking takes him down, Brenton Hawking, who was a prime mover in nationals for the Magpies last season and kicked a couple of really, really nice goals on Cooper's Field last year in Sarasota, Florida. And he's going to back himself. Hawking sets sails the good ship football, and he has found his home port. Goal to the New York Magpies, and they extend their lead. It's now more than 2 kicks. On the Visit Raleigh scoreboard, the Magpies 3-4-22. It's 3-4-22, a 9-point lead over Columbus, 2-1-13. The lead is 9 points. It's cooled down considerably here, and we're keeping an eye in the skies here as the clouds are getting a little bit thicker. And Leon's getting larger. That was from Airplane, by the way. In case you haven't seen it, you really should. It's a comedy classic. Taylor Davidson knows what I'm talking about. Meanwhile, the ball will come back into the middle of the ground. I gotta pay back the favor, right? As the ball comes back in the ground. Here it comes up on the near side. Here they come. They go in one-on-one contest. Columbus has it. They'll turn it. Just got the kickoff nicely there. Was the man in Brandis. And then they stay up on the near side. He gets taken down. Hocking is still there. We'll check that. That was the 33, which is Andrew Davis, another veteran. And then just getting it away there was 87, who is somebody. And down in the middle of the ground now, up on that far side. They handball it around. They ping-pong that ball around. Back to get it is Gardner, as opposed to Gardner, who is also out there. They get that one free as he was taken down with the contest. Staying with it is the number 51, who now moves it up. He throws that one onto the right. Up high, one-on-one contest. Bobble, they dropped. Ball goes to ground up on that far side. It stays in play, or didn't. And now the ball has gone out of bounds. That'll be a boundary throw. Visit Raleigh's scoreboard. 3-4-22 for the Magpies. 2-1-13 for the Jackaroos. New York up by 9 points. Ball comes back into play. And it's marooned on that far side. And here comes Columbus pushing it forward. Going back to get it is Carl Hampus Goranson, and Goranson was able to get his team out of danger momentarily. It took a funny bounce. It's picked up. Oh, he dropped the footy. Did the number 77 in Chad Welday, but the Magpies are able to clear and present danger. Through the hands there of the man in the middle there, number 20, who was Dean Panic, and he looked like he did panic for a second as he dropped the footy up over the top. New York stays with the football, with the handball, but he ran into the man as a sweeper tries to push it forward for Columbus. Or rather, that's Fisher, stayed with the footy in the middle of the ground, throws it onto the left. That has gone through for the number 92, has gone through for a minor score. Lead is up to double digits, 3-5-23 the Magpies, 2-1-13 for the Jackaroos. Ryan Bowers with you here from Miller Fields in Raleigh, North Carolina. We are on the campus of North Carolina State University here for this Eastern Regional Tournament, the final games of the day. With Baltimore, Washington to our left, to our right, to our left if you're actually here, as they go in the middle and again find Fisher. So Fisher is going to cast his line, and let's see what he gets. Well, he comes out to the near side and finds a 2-on-1 contest, which is continued on there by Thornbury, and Thornbury goes in short, couldn't find anyone on the fly, and then crash boom opera ensues, and then up the right side they go. They handball it back to Hamilton. Long handball in the middle for Thornbury, which is just out of his reach. Thornbury went back and get it. Handballs up over the top, and then went and got it again. Handballs that one into the middle, finds Hamilton. Hamilton squares up. That's going to come around. And it's still in play, and it's going to get cleared out by New York. They had a get-out-of-jail-free card in their back pocket, and they said, hey, let's use it. And up on that far side they go. And out of bounds it goes. It'll be a boundary throw-in. The throw-in will happen between the right wing and the right half-forward flank from the perspective of the Columbus Jackaroos, who trail by 10 points, 23-13. And they'll play on, says the umpire. Goes through the middle of the ground, and now we've got a little argy-bargy, a little tug-of-war, and I think that might have also been a little bit of a help up by Mike Murphy. Magic Murphy will be wearing the red, white, and blue of the USA Revolution in 6 weeks' time when he goes to Melbourne. The play for the Revolution. Here they throw that one onto the right. That was a pretty good-looking kick off the boot. It was one of my Aunt Becky's cookies. It crumbled into nothing in the end. And that one has gone out of bounds on the full. So here is a free kick for the Magpies out of their back pocket. Bounces straight up in the air. Ball goes to ground. Stayed with the footy nicely. And then that's handed back. Goes up over the top. Slap bang. Crash boom opera. Ball goes to ground. Comes up again. Columbus keeping it forward. Adams with a don't argue. Goes to the left. Long hand ball into the middle. Here's the big number 60. He'll throw that one onto the right. Looks good coming off the boot. And in fact, Joel Busak has kicked the goal. Goal to the Columbus Jackaroos, and they're back into this one by 4 points. Columbus 3-1-19, New York 3-5-23. It's a 4-point deficit. That's on the Visit Raleigh scoreboard. Ball back into the middle again as we get pretty near the end of this first half of the final game here on this field. As that one goes up high, knocked away as Hawking was there. He got a root service bounce. He's going to square up and kick towards goal. Umpire drifts to her left and points out one finger from the ambidextrous. That is a behind. The 3-6-24 New York. The margin is back to 5 points. 3-1-19 for the Jackaroos. Jax will put it back in the play. Up the right side they go. Setting sail. One-on-one contest. Man-on-man football, as Gorilla says at Nationals. There's a long kick up the far side. Almost taken there by the number 14, who is Andrew Manfredi. He's a mighty, mighty good Manfredi. As the ball comes back in, here comes Columbus pushing it forward. It gets spoiled away there. Nice job by Judd Kozakowski. It only took me 2 tries to get it. Here they come up on that far side. Columbus pushing forward, and the ball has gone through for a goal. What a nice kick right at the end as they couldn't control it. And Columbus has taken the lead. Columbus goes in front by a point, 4-1-25 to New York 3-6-24. Back to a 1-point game. Well, the Jackaroos hung with Baltimore Washington for the first half, and the complexion of the game changed when Big Mark McClure went down, but the game seems to be on even footing here from the beginning, and more importantly, Clyde Simpson doesn't need a helicopter to climb the ruck against his ruck opponent. Meanwhile, here is Hawking, who tries to get the ball forward for New York. As they try to answer here, they get tied up. The ball goes to ground. We'll have a ball up. Time getting low here in the first half. 25-24 the score. Ball goes to ground. Over to get it is the 47 and Whiting. Whiting turns that one in, kicks that one in towards the sticks, but that's gone through for behind. And that levels the scores. 4-1-25 Columbus, 3-7-25 the Magpies. All square here at Miller Fields. Looking around, trying to figure out what he wants to do. Now we'll go down the guts. Nice, almost took the mark, but it impaled him almost. And that is halftime. Halftime at the football, the first game, or the first half of this final game here in Division I, on this field at least. And the score at halftime, it's the Columbus Jackaroos 4-1-25. The New York Magpies 3-7-25. It's all square after 20 minutes of play. Come back and watch the final 20. You won't regret it. This is the 2017 Eastern Regional Tournament here on USAFL.com.